Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B, the dude. We've got one case of 2025 Panini Stars and Stripes Baseball to get into. Before we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live at eBay Live. Also, to mention no purchase necessary, link down in the description. Alright, that is 20 boxes. We are good to go. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Ethan Wheeler, 1 of 13. Gavin Gravak, Caden Bodine, Griffo Farrell, Malachi Witherspoon out of 199, Cooper Collins out of 199, Jordan Cruz out of 199, and Rocco Maniscalco out of 199. Box number two, Jason Spray Jr., 18 of 30. Kevin Roberts Jr., 5 of 25. RJ Cope, Blake Bowen, Malachi Witherspoon out of 199. Brett Redfro out of 199. Luke Esquivel, and Wilson Anderson. Todd Chambliss, 5 of 10. Devin Taylor, 7 of 25. Slater DeBrun out of 199. Brady Murrieta out of 199. Jordan Martin out of 199. Darrell Carrion out of 199. Luis Rodriguez out of 199. And Nixon Warren. Eli Martinez, 10 of 50. Casey Cunningham. Eric Becker. Teddy McGraw. Miller Green. Kassan Fletcher. Marcus Grease. And Patrick Forbes. Cards came in today. Good to see the post office is doing its job. That's always a happy thing. Luke Stevenson, 10 of 30. Joey Volchko. Alex Sosa. Brooks Bryant out of 199. Jordan Martin. Devin Diaz. Luis Rodriguez. And Nico Partita out of 199. Gavin Fiend, 41 of 50. Ethan Holiday. Hurston Waldrop. Liam Peterson. Alan Davis out of 199. Brad Renfro. Graham Schlicht. Okay. Jumbo Materials Batting Glove brand logo. 1 of 1. Devin Taylor. Redemption. 26 cases of this. First time we've had a redemption. Kaboom for Mark McGuire. Nice. Gavin Gravak out of 199. RJ Cope Jr. 1 of 1. See a little bit of the Nike swoosh. Braden Yoxon, Josh Hammond, Cooper Collins out of 199. Joshua Giannicelli and Xavier Mitchell. Gold, Colton Smith. 8 of 10. Dean Curley. Merrick Houston. Blake Bowen. Josh Hammond out of 199. Derek Smith. Luke Esquivel. And Sammy Swank out of 199. Andrew Jimenez, 13 of 13. Casey Cunningham. Eric Becker out of 199. Dylan Wood. Nate Snead out of 199. Camden Bowen. Jackson Hoyt. And Patrick Forbes out of 199. Gold, Jaworski Lane Jr., 5 of 10. Justin LeBron, 33 of 50. Trent Grindlinger. Austin Weiss. Miller Green out of 199. Denton Lord out of 199. Jeremiah Hall. And Wilson Anderson. Nathaniel Davis, 36 of 50. Tyler Bremner, 13 of 25. Zion Rose, Brady Murrieta. Jordan Martin, DeReal Carrion. Isaac Vidal, and Nixon Warren. A whole lot of gold today. Ethan Wheeler, 410. Dean Curley. Trent Grindlinger. Cooper Ramel. Hunter Watson. Gavin Marcus. Jordan Cruz. And Nico Partida. Box 13. Lawson McLeod, 50 of 50. AJ Gracia, 8 of 10. Gio Rojas, Matt Scott out of 199. Yodelkis Quevedo out of 199. Brendan Lorenzo. Hogan Nelson, and another redemption. Jumbo Materials hat logo, Tyler Bremner. Junior Lopez, 19 of 30. Devin Taylor, 29 of 50. RJ Austin Jr. out of 199. Ethan Wheeler, Nate Snead, Ezra Essex, Nathan Rapp out of 199, and Pablo Torres. You're having a good day then. Denton Lord, 45 of 50. Dean Curley, 23 of 25. Ethan Bingman. Ben Abilette out of 199. Josh Hammond. DeReal Carrion. Jacob Seaman. And Meridian LeFew out of 199. DeReal Carrion, 21 of 30. Ethan Holiday, 8 of 25. Gabe Gackle. Max Bellio out of 199. Aiden Stillman. Anthony Frausto. Hudson Alpert. And Jumbo Materials hat logo, Ben Jacobs redemption. Zero breaks of the redemption before this. Now we've got 3 of them. So I guess they gave us all the redemptions in this case. And there's another one. Jacob Carball, 26/30. AJ Gracia, 9/25. Gabe Davis. Liam Peterson. Alan Davis. Brandon Lorenzo out of 199. Griffin McCain. And Jumbo Materials hat logo, Luke Stevenson. One in the world. Grady Emerson, 12/30. Joey Volchko, 21/25. Quinn Young, Ethan Wheeler. Luis Hernandez out of 199. Connor Salerno, KJ White, and Noah Spalding. Box number 19. Joshua Giannicelli, 37/50. Gavin Fiend. Carson Bowman, Dylan Wood out of 199. Steve Milam, Camden Bowen, Luke Escobar out of 199. And Trey Newman out of 199. Final box of the break, box number 20. Good luck, everybody. Oh, the New York starting your weekend off right. Gio Rojas, 18/50. Dean Curley out of 125. Trey Phelps. Cooper Ramel, Yadoko Escobedo. Ezra Essex. Isaac Vidal, and Nico Partida. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Do appreciate having y'all in. We do have another case of this up and running, so look forward to having y'all back here for that sometime in the next couple days. I think we have 2 more of these, actually. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. If you're looking for 2025 Leaf Pro Set Metal Football, that is coming up as soon as we finish the hit recap. Just jump straight into that. For the hits. Ugh. Just a couple of cards to go over. All right. Ethan Wheeler, Gavin Gravok, Keenan Bodine, Griff O'Farrell, Malachi Witherspoon, Cooper Collins, Jordan Cruz, Rocco Maniscalco, Jason Spray, Kevin Roberts Jr., RJ Cope, Blake Bowen, Malachi Witherspoon, Brett Renfro, Luke Escobar, Wilson Anderson, Ty Chambliss, Devin Taylor, Slater DeBrun, Brady Murrieta, Jordan Martin, Darrell Carrion, Luis Rodriguez, and Nixon Warren, Eli Martinez, Casey Cunningham, Eric Becker, Teddy McGraw, Miller Green, Kassan Fletcher, Marcus Grease, Patrick Forbes, Luke Stevenson, Joey Volchko, Alex Sosa, Brooks Bryan, Jordan Martin, Devin Diaz, Luis Rodriguez, Nico Partida, Gavin Fiend, Ethan Holiday, Hurston Waldrop, Liam Peterson, Alan Davis, Brett Renfro, Graham Schlicht, Devin Taylor, Mark McGuire, Kevin Gravok, RJ Cope Jr., Braden Yoxa, Josh Hammond, Cooper Collins, Joshua Giannicelli, Xavier Mitchell, Colton Smith, Dean Curley, Merrick Houston, Blake Bowen, Josh Hammond, Derek Smith, Luke Esquivel, Sammy Swank, Andrew Jimenez, Casey Cunningham, Eric Becker, Dylan Wood, Nate Snead, Camden Bowen, Jackson Hoyt, Patrick Forbes, Jaworski Lane Jr., Justin LeBron, Trent Grindlinger, Austin Weiss, Miller Green, Den Lord, Jeremiah Hall, Wilson Anderson, Nathaniel Davis, Tyler Bremner, I'll get it right one day, Zion Rose, Brady Marietta, Jordan Martin, Darrell Carrion, Isaac Vidal, Nixon Warren, Ethan Wheeler, Dean Curley, Trent Grindlinger, Cooper Ramel, Hunter Watson, Gavin Marcus, and Jordan Cruz, and Nico Partita, Lawson McLeod, AJ Gracia, Gio Rojas, Matt Scott, Yudokis Jovedo, Brendan Lorenzo, Hogan Nelson, Tyler Bremner, Junior Lopez, Devin Taylor, RJ Austin Jr., Ethan Wheeler, Nate Snead, Ezra Essex, just an absolutely beautiful autograph on that. Nathan Rapp, Pablo Torres, Denton Lord, Dean Curley, Ethan Bingaman, Ben Avalette, Josh Hammond, Darrell Carrion, Jacob Seaman, Meridian LeFew, Darrell Carrion, Ethan Holiday, Gabe Gackle, Max Bellew, Aiden Stillman, Anthony Frosto, Hudson Alpert, Ben Jacobs, Jacob Carbow, AJ Gracia, Gabe Davis, Liam Peterson, Alton Davis, Brandon Lorenzo, Griffin McCain, Luke Stevenson, Grady Emerson, Gio Rojas, Nico Partita, Isaac Vidal, Ezra Essex, Yudokis Jovedo, Cooper Ramel, Trey Phelps, Dean Curley, Trey Newman, Luke Esquivel, Camden Boehm, Steve Monster Milam, Dylan Wood, Carson Bowman, Joy Volchko, Quentin Young, Ethan Wheeler, Luis Hernandez, Connor Salerno, KJ White, Noah Spalding, Joshua Giannicelli, and Gavin Fiend. And that will do it for baseball, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Friday, starting off your weekend, hopefully the right way. We're going to go ahead and get 2025 Leaf Pro Metal Football set up and good to go. We'll be back with that in a few moments. Welcome in, everybody, to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Elite Pro Metal Football to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live on eBay Live. Also mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Got a double up. Dylan Gabriel, 10/25, and Ted McMillan, 8/25. Jim McMahon, 4/49. Ryan Wingo, 1/7. Andre Reed, 8/49. Hines Ward, 5/10. Kyron Drones, 10/10. Elijah Olkey, 8/25. Ali Jennings, 25/25. Paul Krause, 8/10. And Jordan Tyson, 17/20. Drew Brees, 2/5. Bobby Hebert, 4/10. Kurt Warner, 6/7. Diego Pavia, 11/15. Will Griffin, 44/49. Luke McCaffrey, 2/15. Peyton Thorne, 1/1. Roydell Williams, 4/9. Trey Benson, 22/25. Jonte Wester, 19/20. And Diego Pavia, lit, 6/10. Michael Hawkins Jr., 19/25. Brian Bosworth, 33/49. Jalen Milrow, 21/49. Katron Allen, 32/49. And Charles Haley, 28/49. Achilles Smith Jr., 1/1. Joe Montana, 10/25. Juju Lewis, 12/15. Demarcus Davis, 13/20. Caden Hauser, 2/10. And Devontae Adams, 2/10. Diego Pavia, 8/25. Jimmy Horn Jr., 3/25. DJ Lagway, 5/25. Devontae Adams, 2/15. Troy Aikman, printing plate, 1/1. JT Lindsay, 19/20. Ty Hawkins, 10/10. Ethan Grunkmeyer, 1/3. CJ Daniels, 3/5. Penny Boone, 8/25. And Deuce Knight, 8/10. We've got another 1/1 on the nameplates. Xavier Restrepo, 1/1. Oh. Per the usual, you got to complete that. No selling. You got to finish it. I think that's number 10. Pretty sure. Urban Meyer, 1/25. Robert Lewis, 6/49. Emmitt Smith, 1/1. Ted McMillan, 2/49. Elijah Surratt, 1/1. Donovan Oligbode, 1/9. Luke McCaffrey, 8/20. Jamarian Miller, 2/3. Omar Cooper, 1/1. And Jeremiah Love, 5/7. Texas, OSU. I lean Texas. Just because Ohio State doesn't have their quarterback situation fully under control. Lost a lot of starters. I'm going to stick with Texas. Unfortunately. DJ Lagway, 18/25, and on-card inscribed. Bazan Brandon. Consistency is key. Baker Sanders, 4/7. Nick Nash, 32/49. Nick Harbor, 12/15. Art Monk, 1/1. Matt Maliva, 11/20. Trudez Green, 3/10. Illicit Bentley IV, 4/20. And Jalen Lloyd, 7/10. Dylan Gabriel, 24/25. Bernie Kosar, 12/15. Nate Frazier, 3/15. Bryce Underwood, 13/25. Le'Veon Moss, 45/49. Andre Green Jr., 2/25. Jackson Arnold, 14/15. 4/9. Andre Reed. Brady Allen, 10/15. And Harlan Berry, 3/8. Joe Montana, 11/25. Ra Thomas, 7/49. Dylan Sampson, 41/49. Thomas Castellanos, 9/10. Jared Curtis, 1/7. 13/20. Miles O'Neill. Kyle Parker, 6/20. Braden Fallon-Nicolosi, 1/1. Mark Gronowski, 6/7. 2/7, Miles O'Neill. And Nicholas Singleton, 7/9. Box number 9, Phil Maffa, 9/25. Frank Gore, 1/1. Randy Mouse, 3/7. Tyreek Hill, 7/10. Trevon Diggs, 13/15. 4/10. Christopher Vizina. Roman Wilson, 20/25. Taj Brooks, 8/10. Michael Hawkins Jr., 4/10. Xavier Restrepo, 3/3. And Bryce Underwood, 7/8. Sucks to be a Wolverine today. Haha. Thomas Castellanos, 16/25. Jackson Arnold, 17/25. Braylon Russell, 10/15. Penny Boone, 1/7. Marcus Harris, 9/49. Elijah Brown, 5/5. TJ Lateef, 4/5. Dylan Jones, 6/10. Malik Murphy, 4/15. George McIntyre, 17/20. And Matthew Golden, 6/15. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. We are one weekend away from actual football that matters. Thank goodness. For the hits, Jim McMahon, Ryan Wingo, Andre Reed, Hines Ward, Kyron Jones, Elijah Olkey, Ollie Jennings, Paul Krause, Jordan Tyson, Bobby Hebert, Kurt Warner, Diego Pavia, Will Griffin, Luke McCaffrey, Peyton Thorne, Roydell Williams, Trey Benson, LeJonte Wester, Diego Pavia, Brian Bosworth, Jalen Milroe, Katron Allen, Charles Haley, Achilles Smith Jr., Joe Montana, Juju Lewis, Demarcus Davis, Caden Hauser, Devontae Adams, Jimmy Horn Jr., DJ Lagway, Devontae Adams, Troy Aikman, JT Lindsay, Ty Hawkins, Ethan Grunkmeyer, CJ Daniels, Penny Boone, Deuce Knight, Fazan Brandon, Urban Meyer, Robert Lewis, Emmett Smith, Ted McMillan, Elijah Surratt, Donovan Olugbode, Luke McCaffrey, Jamarian Miller, Omar Cooper, Jeremiah Love, Barry Sanders, Nick Nash, Nick Harbor, Art Monk, Madden Maliava, Tredez Green, Elizabeth IV, Jalen Lloyd, Bernie Kosar, Nate Frazier, Bryce Underwood, Le'Veon Moss, Andre Green Jr., Jackson Arnold, Andre Reed, Brady Allen, Harlan Berry, Rara Thomas, Dylan Sampson, Thomas Castellanos, Jared Curtis, Miles O'Neal, Kyle Parker, Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, Mark Gronowski, Miles O'Neal, Nicholas Singleton, Frank Gore, Randy Mouse, Tyreek Hill, Trevon Diggs, Christopher Vizina, Roman Wilson, Taj Brooks, Michael Hawkins Jr., Xavier Restrepo, Bryce Underwood, Jackson Arnold, Braylon Russell, Penny Boone, Marcus Harris, Elijah Brown, TJ Lateef, Dylan Jones, Malik Murphy, George McIntyre, and Matthew Golden. For the nameplates, Dylan Gabriel, Ted McMillan, Drew Brees, Michael Hawkins Jr., Diego Pavia, DJ Lagway, Dylan Gabriel, Joe Montana, Phil Moffitt, Thomas Castellanos, and Xavier Restrepo, 1 of 1. Alright, everybody, that is it for football. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We are on to 2024 Panini NT NASCAR here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. We'll be back with you guys shortly. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks on B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Panini NT NASCAR to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and even live. Also, you mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. All right. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Sammy Smith, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Daniel Hemrick start off the white sparkles. Bobby Allison, 11/35. Kaz Grala, 14/49. Brendan Zamora, 2/25. Joe Nemechek, 39/99. Clint Boyer, 4/99. Dual patch, 3/10. Sam Mayer and Justin Allgaier. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those guys. Chandler Smith, 37/49. 2023 Prime, 21/25. Harrison Burton. And Justin Allgaier, 51/99. And 3/49, Matt Kenseth. White sparkle number 2. Lawless Allen, Carson Osavar, and Christian Rose. Roger Caruth, 10/10. Austin Cindric, 25/35. Matt DiBenedetto, 4/75. Lane Riggs, 18/75. 15/25, Ernie Irvan. Kyle Larson, 72/75. Greg Biffle, 10/25. Clint Boyer, 13/49. 12/99, Justin Bond Sr. And 10/10, King Petty. Boom. That's a nice one. Big fan. White sparkle number 3. AJ Allmendinger, Roger Caruth, and Chris Buescher. Ryan Blaney, 2/10. Chris Buescher, 17/49. Michael McDowell, 52/99. Taylor Gray, 51/99. Dual patch, 14 to 25, Sammy Smith and Brandon Jones. William Byron, 32 to 99. Josh Williams, 66 of 96. Daniel Hemrick, Emerald, 5 of 5. Dual auto, 77 to 99, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. And 47 to 49, Shane Van Gisbergen. He completely ignored the white part. Just went wherever he wanted to. Respectable. Alright. Final box of the break, box number 4. Good luck, everybody. Close out the white sparkles. Jeb Burton, Josh Williams, and Ryan Blaney. Matt Kenseth, 19 to 35. Denny Hamlin, 17 to 25. Jamie McMurray, 53 to 75. Christian X, 51 to 99. Dual patch. Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson, 22 to 99. Chase Elliott, 20 to 25. That's a cool patch. 10 to 10, Matt DiBenedetto. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 73 to 99. 9 to 10, Casey Kane. And finally, 8 of 10, Ross Chastain. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, we've got more cases of this up and running throughout the rest of the week and the next week. So look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. Go ahead and get a hit recap going, then we'll take care of our randoms. We've got 4 of those, so a couple to take care of. For the hits, Sammy Smith, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Daniel Hemrick, Bobby Allison, Jake Garcia, Brittany Zamora, Joe Nemechek, Clint Boyer, Chandler Smith, Harrison Burton, Justin Allgaier, Matt Kenseth, Lawless Allen, Carson Osavar, Christian Rose, Roger Caruth, Austin Cindric, Matt DiBenedetto, Lane Riggs, Ernie Irvin, Kyle Larson, Greg Biffle, Clint Boyer, Justin Bond Sr., Richard Petty, AJ Allmendinger, Roger Caruth, Chris Buescher, Ryan Blaney, Chris Buescher, Michael McDowell, Taylor Gray, William Byron, Josh Williams, Daniel Hemrick, Shane Van Gisbergen, Jeb Burton, Josh Williams, Ryan Blaney, Matt Kenseth, Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray, Christian X, Chase Elliott, Matt DiBenedetto, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Casey Kane, and Ross Chastain. And headed to random.org. Our dual patches for Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Sammy Smith, Brandon Jones, and Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier. And dual auto, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. Alright, that is it for NASCAR. Thank you guys for being here. Gonna head to random.org real quick and knock these puppies out. And then we are on to Leaf Metal Pop Century in a few minutes. We'll get to that as soon as we take care of the randoms. To random.org we go. All right, we've got random the door pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Wait through a hard to be valid for us. We're going to go 9 times on each random, starting off with Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. That is 8 times. Final rope. Jimmy Johnson coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is Sammy Smith and Brandon Jones. That is 8 times. Final rope. Sammy Smith coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is Sam Mayer, Justin Allgaier. That is 8 times. Final rope. Justin Allgaier taking it home. Congratulations. And finally, dual auto, Brad Keselowski and Chris Buescher. That is 8 times. Final rope. Chris Buescher taking it home. Congratulations. All right, that is it for NASCAR. Thank you guys again. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. We'll be back with you at the top of the hour. Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us to the seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we got a lot of it to be live. Also mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Michael B. Jordan and Lou Ferrigno start off the press proofs. Nancy Kovac, 5 of 15. John C. McGinley, 3 of 4. Rosanna Arquette, 14 of 15. And dual auto, Fred Dreyer and Stephanie Kramer, 1 of 1. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of them. Box number 2, Mackenzie Phillips and Linda Blair. Leanne Curtis, 3 of 5. Ralph Macchio, 4 of 6. John C. McGinley, 1 of 1. And William Shatner, on card inscribed, 51 of 100. Quad press proof, Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Dermot Mulroney. And Simu Liu. Dermot Mulroney, 2 of 4. Adriana Barbow, 8 of 10. Charlie Ross, 4 of 20. And dual auto, John Carpenter and Nick Castle, 1 of 1. Box number 4. Giancarlo Esposito. And pretty play for Christina Applegate. David Harris, 7 of 15. Linda Blair, 3 of 8. Susie Quattro, 3 of 8. And Brie Larson, 1 of 1. Dale Bazeo and Cheech Marin. Marley Shelton, 1 of 3. Cheech Marin, 1 of 25. Melissa Gorga, 12 of 25. And Paul Rudd, 1 of 1. Go ahead and get him a fresh top loader, because this one is, you know, a little sticky. Box number 6. Triple press proof. Dominic Chianesi, Drea Di Matteo, and Michael Imperioli. And Drea Di Matteo. Pete Best, 6/7. Joey Fatone, 4/4. Barbara Eden, 1/1. And Marissa Tomei, 13/25. Al Pacino and PJ Souls. Giancarlo Esposito, 2/3. Ari Lehman, 1/1. Tom Berenger, 2/4. And Helen Hunt, 2/8. Ozzy Osbourne and Susan Anton. Alicia Fair, 3/6. Angelica Houston, 1/1. Haley Steinfeld, 2/4. And Christy Brinkley, 5/5. Box number 9, Uma Thurman and Chris Kirkpatrick. Nathan Morris, 3/5. Jenny Garth, 7/25. Tom Arnold, 8/8. And Christina Applegate, 1/1. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Quick reminder that we do have more of this, and we also have 2023 ending right now over on eBay. Feel free to check that out. Triple press proof, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Val Kilmer. And Gina Lee Nolan. Emilio Estevez, 1/1. Michael Beck, 2/5. Mystery Redemption for the Mystery Redemption spot. And Efren Ramirez. Vote for Pedro. On card inscribed. 83/150. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Really do appreciate it. Look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of the randoms. We do have a few of those now. For the hits, Dermot Mulroney, Adriana Barbow, Charlotte Ross, Christina Applegate, Giancarlo Esposito, David Harris, Brie Larson, Dale Bazeo, Cheech Marin, Drea Di Matteo, Barbara Eden, Al Pacino, Giancarlo Esposito, Ari Lehman, Helen Hunt, Alicia Ware, Angelica Houston, Haley Steinfeld, Christy Brinkley, Chris Kirkpatrick, Christina Applegate, Gina Lee Nolan, Emilio Estevez, Mystery Redemption for the Mystery Redemption spot, and Efren Ramirez. Michael B. Jordan, Lou Ferrigno, Nancy Kovac, John C. McGinley, Mackenzie Phillips, Linda Blair, Leanne Curtis, John C. McGinley, Linda Blair, Marley Shelton, Melissa Gorga, Paul Rudd, Pete Best, Joey Fatone, Marissa Tomei, PJ Souls, Ozzy Osbourne, Nathan Morris, Jenny Garth, and Michael Beck. Rosanna Arquette, Ralph Macchio, William Shatner, Simu Liu, Susie Quattro, Tom Berenger, Susan Anton, Uma Thurman, and Tom Arnold. And headed to random.org. Got 5 of them. Press proofs. Dominic Giannessi, Drea De Matteo, and Michael Imperioli. Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Val Kilmer. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Dermot Mulroney. And then dual autos, Fred Dreyer and Stephanie Kramer. And John Carpenter, Nick Castle. Oh, Nick Castle. Let's pretend I didn't just lose my voice. All right. That is it for us for today. Thank you guys again for being here. Hope you have a great weekend up ahead of you. Look forward to having you all back here sometime soon. We're going to head to random.org and knock these guys out. We'll be back in a few moments with that. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be high to be valid for us. We're going to go 5 times on each random, starting off with Dominic Giannessi, Drea De Matteo, Michael Imperioli, press proofs. That is 4 times. 2 plus 3 is 5. On a rope. Michael Imperioli coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up is Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Val Kilmer. That is 4 times on a rope. Robert De Niro coming out on top. Congratulations. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Dermot Mulroney. 4 times on a rope. Lou Diamond Phillips taking it home. Congratulations. Fred Dreyer, Stephanie Kramer, dual auto 1 of 1. On a rope. Fred Dreyer taking it home. And finally, 1 of 1, John Carpenter and Nick Castle, dual auto. Bottom rope. John Carpenter coming out on top. All right, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Look forward to having you all back in here sometime soon. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday and lead it to the weekend. Until next time, everybody.